Greetings, I'm Flamelisk. This is the Forever Winter, a new sci-fi survival horror extraction shooter by Bundog Studios. This is their first big game, and today I'm going to show you a run up to the Elephant's Mausoleum. So as you can see, this is not a nice place to be. World War III happened, and never stopped, so it's now 20XX, and the world is a complete hellhole. As you can see, this is the City of Lost Angels, which is, I believe, meant to be Los Angeles, but so far into the future as to be unrecognizable. We're in the Elephant's Mausoleum, a gigantic trench network outside the city. And, ooh, that's pretty nasty. So, yeah. This game doesn't have you playing as the classic shooter hero. As the devs said, you are not that guy, you are this guy, a scavenger or scav wandering the wastelands trying to collect supplies while the rest of the, the remainder of the armies that started this conflict continue to duke it out with each other. So, okay, the soldiers that you see are members of the European power, where this is Europe, well, Western Europe, and both the Americas. Used to be a very nice power, but lost out in the tech curve. Now they're just trying to defend themselves from an alliance of Eurasia, so Eastern and Southern Asia, yeah, which has gotten a lot more high tech. Run! Well, that did not go as intended. Okay, I think we got far enough. Trust these graphics. Yeah, so first off, this game is really early into early access, so there's not much optimization which is a problem if you're not able to take up the best specs. And second, this is not a game where you're the hero, as I already said. You will get torn apart by enemies if you're not careful. Of course, you're not the biggest target for them, so if you can stay in the shadows and let the enemy kill each other, then you'll have a chance to pick up the loot when the dust settles. Those are Eurasian cyborgs. They're essentially zombies, and they're fully aware that they've been turned into monsters, but can't really do anything about it. This is a very, very dark future. Let's see. Wonder who made those. I really can't tell anymore. That's not good. Whoa. Wow, that's a big mech. That's an exo. 2 of them. Yeah, so these things are called exos. They're the Europeans' equivalent to tanks. I haven't seen European tanks so far, but I know that Eurasia and their allies
All or
Ruska have
nothing.
that. So, yeah, I don't have the ordnance to take that on. I think I forgot to grab some ammo on the way here, actually, so I'm gonna stay away from that fight. Yeah, so nice little spot underground here. So that's actually another entrance for this map. If you rank up enough with the Europans by doing missions for them, like as you can see from mine, retrieving those Eurasian drone components, you'll get the option to deploy on this part of the map. Of course, that'll change up where you can exit, so keep that in mind. Yeah, so we're behind the European lines now. Oh, these are the bunkers that they use for command and control. So, nope, close those doors. Best to keep quiet. Get back here. Let's see. No loot. Well, at least that's closed. Let's see, anything good in here? Gun parts, ammo, data cache. No hunter killers, that's good. You do not want to fight those. You hear that squish and you know something's dead. Pay attention to the music because you do not want to be here when something wakes up. Let's be careful. I am not sure what kind of soldier that is. So, this game has backstab attacks, but they're pretty finicky, so... Nope. Not gonna try that with the squad. Even if it's just some basic soldiers. Water.
Pocketing this for sure.
Yeah, water's a good thing to have here, because that's not very common. More about that when I get back to base, but... Every time you hear a squelch, you know something's dead, but you might not know why. So... I really don't want to find out. see what's over here. Okay, I am getting very far away from that. Time to extract.
Clean exit. Best thing in life.
So I apologize for any slowness with loading, but yeah. So now that we've beaten the odds and made it back to our home base, well, first off, here's home base. So you can see all the loot that you got. So sometimes you might find special lock boxes you can open, but I haven't found one of those yet, so I'll just move those over. And now let's get to we're going around here, so apologize for the graphics, my computer's just not quite up to snuff with this, so here is your water supply. If this hits 0, your base will have bad things happen to it. It'll undergo water death. So you can collect these water things. Each one lasts 1 day and gives you that much extra time to find more stuff. If you do a lot of missions quickly, you'll rack up a ton of water. So this can give you about a month and a half to start with, well, close to 2 months. And if you get some upgrades, you can have more. So speaking of upgrades, here you can customize the innards how you see fit. So all these things here are just for welfare. They don't really do anything in the game, they just make your hub nicer. But this terminal will let you choose upgrades that can be used for tangible things. So spend enough money and you can add 16 and 28 days. That gives you about 100 days total before water death becomes a problem. Or here you can start crafting ammunition so you don't have to just buy it all the time. As for the fruits of those labors, well, here's the shrine to the mech god. You can see the televisions back there. Little doghouse for a rather intimidating looking dog. I apologize again for the graphics. My computer has some trouble killing it. High-end stuff. Let me check something first. I just want to see what happens if it bump these up considerably. Bit better. What the? Nope. And yeah, that's the decorative tree made out of, I'm assuming those are busted guns. There's some merchants around here you can buy stuff from. You can get better prices with them if you keep doing stuff to help them out. This is where you customize characters. Again, this is really early access, so I'm prestiging this guy. It gives some increases to stats, but if you have any skills you spent EXP on, that goes down to 0. So, yeah. So, this is the old man. He's your basic tier character. As you level him up, you can get better stuff with medical gear, more proficiency with rifles, which increase their accuracy and whatnot. Heavy rifles are things like sniper rifles and heavier guns, though submachine guns, true machine gun, some of their stuff is quite a bit tougher there. And finally, you can upgrade them to be able to use better rigs to carry more loot. trying to get another friend in a bit. But until then, this is Flameless signing off, and thank you again for watching.